Okay, so took a video yesterday, but it turned out sideways, so I'm going to try it this way. This is a road coming in from the main road. About halfway down was where our big holes were that we filled in all summer. So then when you come around, there's all woods and everything back here. It's all wooded. You come around this way, that goes up the hill to other properties. So far I know of only one right next to us at the driveway right there. And then up the hill, I know there's a farm back there, way back there, but I don't know what else is back there. And then you come to our property, our address, and the driveway going up. And everything over here on both sides is ours. Driveway going up. Woods to that side. Woods to this side. Got some markers for trees that need to come down and mark property lines and the tree back there. Well, we drive up the hill, up the driveway. See, there's a lot of trees down from previous storms that need to be cleared up. Some rotted stuff. Some trees we've already cut down. Haven't chopped up yet. Some more rotted stuff. And then when we got a wood pile up here going. When we talk about the turnaround that we put in, that's this part right here. Eventually, we drive up the hill. Around the back side of the wood pile is the opening. And then right up towards the trees there is where we'd park the RV next year. And then just come back down around this way and down the driveway. That way we're not backing up and turning around and everything. So that'll be nice. And eventually this whole area will be cleared out for hopefully a cabin. And we still have more room back this way we can go before it drops off. Again, more trees that were down from a storm 3 years ago. We were actually here staying at a campground about 10 miles to the south of here when that storm came through. I don't know how many trees are down in there. I think there's about 8 or 10, and they're well over 100 foot long. Still have to figure out what kind of wood it is and whether or not it's usable. Little brush piles all over. Back that way is a small trail. It hooks up into another trail going down to the lake. Another wood pile. And then this is the opening we have so far for the RV. Wood pile in between the trees and the wood pile there. You could park a car or boat or whatever you want. So this is looking south. Another brush pile in the back there. And then if we look to the west, we look down this way going into the turnaround again. You see a big wood pile back there. It was 300 or 400 feet of log there that's cut in 6-foot sections, so that needs to be chopped up. That's probably more than 300 or 400 feet. I don't know. Anyways, that's the west. More logs chopped up, some waders, fire pit. The lake, looking to the east, the lake is back this way, going down the trail. We got a small little cubby hole here where we're parking the trailer. Next year we'll get a storage shed. That just kind of keeps it out of the way. So again, south, east, all this is mine. Working on planting grass seed. We planted some as a joke a couple of weeks ago, and it started to grow. So I'm impressed. All I did was just throw it right on top of the dirt. So we brought another bag up because we cleaned this trail up going down to the water. Next year we're going to put a dock in and we went down to bare dirt on some of it. So yesterday I threw down some more grass seed down here. So here's the other little trail going back up to the property. Comes to a Y. This was a big mound that I kind of flattened out with the rototiller a couple weeks ago. So I threw some grass seed down here yesterday so that fills in. Got dead trees, fallen brush and everything all over the place we got to clean up. So you can see over there the neighbor's docks, and that comes right up to the property line. I don't know if you can see the stake in the middle of the picture there. Where? Right there. That's the property line. Comes in on an angle, and they're right on the property line. So that's where we're going to put the boat. My property goes all the way over that way. Quite a ways past those fallen trees, and again, those are easily 100-footers. There's 4 or 5 trees down there. I don't know how we're ever going to get that out, but so this is the trail we cleared going down to the lake. You can see there's a big incline. Trying to decide whether we're going to put natural stairs in with logs or if we're going to build steps. Probably be a combination of both. I have a trespasser in the water. May need to call local law enforcement. Some of our local animals we have, wildlife. Hello, lady. Are you stuck? Huh? Is this branch getting you? Huh? So, alright, I'm going to leave that branch there for a minute, Daisy. So, here's where we're going to put the dock in. Eventually this will all be cleared out, but over there is the island with Michelle's birches. That way was my dad's favorite fishing spot. That way behind the island there was my brother-in-law's favorite fishing spot. And this was my favorite fishing spot when I was a kid. One of the main reasons why I bought this property. And here is one of the hardest working women you will ever see. And pretty good looking too. Hello.
Hello.
She's digging out the lake while I make silly videos. Problem is we've got all these trees that drop leaves every year, and it's just built up of layers and layers and layers of muck down in the water. You can see what she dug out just this weekend. All of that and all of that. And when you come down here, it looked like the water was only 6 inches deep, but it's really up to your waist, digging through all the dead leaves and muck. So we got to get it cleared out to get out to the channel out here, to get out to the main channels. If you go that way, you go to 3 other lakes. And if you go that way, there's a bridge that leads to 3 other lakes. One of them being the main lake that had the resort on that I grew up at. So, pretty island there. This faces east, so we'll have a beautiful sunrise in the morning if we're not fishing. What we'll do is put a dock in right here with the boat next to it. And then a couple sets of stairs coming up this way because this is so steep. And then we'll decide again whether or not we put in stairs or a path with rock or natural steps with logs leading up. There'll be some areas where we're going to have to definitely put some stuff in, but then there's landings that we can just leave alone. So it'll be a combination. It's a pretty good incline. I'd say we're definitely 30 plus feet above water. I don't know, I've never looked at the at the grade. So, hello Daisy. You cold or you scared? You're shivering. So that's the land. I'm hoping next weekend when we come up, we have even more leaves down. And one of these weekends before the snow flies, I'm hoping we can come up here when it's really calm and I can get my drone up here and take video of it above the land, so we can get an aerial view of what it looks like. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.